Welcome to Becoming I, the channel that follows you on your journey of becoming yourself. And I share with you my journey of becoming myself. That's why it's Becoming I. And my name is Trisha, and we're going to do today the reading for the month of June per zodiac sign. As far as I can tell from everything that I've been reading for this month, energetically speaking, through my regression sessions and through my tarot reading, June is promising to be a very lucky break for most people. Most people are going to feel this lucky stream picking up and breakthroughs and synchronicities coming through for them. So let's start pulling some cards and see what the spirit has to say to you. Virgo, welcome to the channel. Let's see what spirit has to tell you. What are the energies for June? Okay, we're going to start by being a month ruled by the moon. And the moon, it has two aspects. Oh, and I already see maybe why there's one of them. Since it popped up here, it's showing up for you, the Tower. Don't freak out. The Tower is in your favor energy, so it is helping. But the moon, in its negative aspect, it talks about fears and insecurities. It's about shadow work. It's about the things that are hidden, the things that you've been avoiding or just wishing that they would go away. Those are the things that the negative aspect of the moon represent. On the other hand, the positive aspect of the moon, it is faith. It is knowing that everything has a purpose and that everything is happening for you. It's happening because it is the best for where you are and for you to learn. So even though it might look a little bit harsh, you have the understanding with the moon that if you push through and you go through the process, you're going to come out the other side stronger, and you're going to understand where you're at and why it happened better. You usually understand why it happened later. Sometimes it's right after it clears. Sometimes it's years down the road when so many things unfolded because of that one event that you think, well, now I know why I had to go through that, because I would have never met this person, that would never open this door for me, and I would not be where I am today and happy as I am today if that hadn't happened. So you have that understanding that it came to help you and to bring the best, even though we didn't feel the best when it happened. So this is the energy ruling this month for you. So you have this understanding that this is what is going to be kind of pushing your scales throughout the month, poking you. It's like, are you going to sink into the fear and the insecurity, or are you going to trust the process and ask yourself, what am I to learn from this experience? So in your most favored energy, you have the Tower with the King of Pentacles upside down. So I feel what is going to help you is going to feel more chaotic, and I feel like your biggest challenge is money. It's the material realm, is the physical realm. Every time I talk about money energy, is not related exclusively to money, because the physical realm is everything that is solid of our reality. So it might be your household, it might be your car, other assets that you have that are valuable to you. It's everything that brings you comfort, security, stability, because this is your root chakra. So this is the energy of your root chakra. And this is something that the Tower and the Death are working right now. The King of Pentacles, it is the apex of material security, and it is upside down, which when it's reversed, it means that you don't have that stability, that it feels overwhelming, that responsibilities feel overwhelming, like you have a lot more to take care of, pay, than you have resources for, or energy, or even thinking. Sometimes you feel like you're out of ideas for solutions. You're at a point that you feel kind of drained, that is like, I don't know who to call. I don't know who would take care of this kind of issue. I don't know who can fix this. So it's just like a very drained and exhausted feeling. So I can see why the moon would be playing with your scale of, is it more fear than faith? Because it feels but this is helping you. This is gonna sound awful, but this is the lucky break, when you get like to the deepest, darkest place, that you have to bounce back. It's like you cannot go any lower. So I'm sorry to say that this is the lucky break, is when you get so low that you can't go any lower, so you're gonna have to start bouncing back. But this is the energy that I'm getting here for you, so don't panic, don't freak out. Help is on the way. You're gonna be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and things are gonna lighten up. What doesn't help you? The challenge here, we have death with the Page of Wands. So death is when you're transforming and you're changing. This time, this is not going to help you. I feel like because you are in this drained position, you need people to help you. You need external energy to lift you back up. So right now, if you try to change the game or to change yourself to play in a different way, this is just going to take away more energy. So this is not the best time to change. It's like, take what you have and go with it, and accept people's help. I see here in your relationships the Page of Swords. This is a very wise, fast, impulsive, young person. It can be a young person that comes to give you solutions. So you might look at this person and think, because of their age, they look so young that they would not know how to help you. But the Page of Swords, one of the aspects, all swords cards are connected to your mind. So they're very intelligent. They're very clever. That's the word that they're trying to help me find. Clever. They're very clever. So it doesn't matter if they're not book smart or like they had a lot of experience to learn. They are going to come up with fast and clever solutions for things that you wouldn't think on by yourself. So I feel like don't judge a book by its cover, and you need to accept help. So I feel like it might not show up as somebody as young, but I feel like you might feel that you cannot accept help because you're going to be owing something to this person. There's so many layers of why we refuse, but I feel like this is very important for you. You have here the King of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. So I feel like with the relationships, you try to control your emotions and be independent, and this is a constant fight. I feel like if you fight the help, you will be defeated. So that's why you have the chaos of the Tower happening. it sounds intense, but I told you that June it was going to be a breakthrough month, that it would be a lucky break. And I know I might be saying a lot of energies that might sound like this doesn't sound good. This sounds like a lot of struggle. But the thing is that all of this is happening to help you. What Spirit's saying is we're sending help. Don't be stubborn. Don't refuse it because you need it. It's going to make a huge difference in your life if you allow this help to come and give you a hand. So your physical world is going to improve. And here, the death that is the least favored, I think the only thing that you have to change is to allow help. So it's not changing who you are, but it's just accepting the help. Something else that I'm seeing here is most of these cards that came out for you, the Star, King of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords, they are all related to Aquarius. They are all Aquarius energy. Again, a lot of air, a lot of ideas, a lot of worries and concerns. Is your mind being very active? But Aquarius is very innovative. They think ahead. They think outside the box. So I think something is going to come out for you with this interaction with your relationships that is going to be out of the box, and it's not supposed to be you thinking outside the box. It's going to come to you through the people that you know. You only have to allow it. So in your physical life, this is going to come through. The help is going to come through and help you recover your potential, recover your energy. You're gonna feel more able and capable of dealing with things. You're gonna have the energy balanced again. These are three very strong major arcanas active in your physical realm. So there is a lot of divine feminine energy active in your physical realm, saying that you have to attract. You don't have to chase. So that's why it's the allowance, and you don't have to change. You just have to accept and allow. Also, the High Priestess is related to the energy of the moon. So this is all working with the themes of your month of June, to try to bring you balance, the fear more towards the faith, not changing but becoming. It is not judging yourself. It's being gentler. I feel like things are going to change in your physical realm when you are gentler to yourself and you allow help, and allow is to be in the frequency of what you want, believing that is already there. That's allowance. That's the law of allowance according to Abraham Hicks. So the art to allow is just to be as if you already achieved what you wanted, so you can just let that energy flow into your life, because we are frequency emitters. Can I say that? We're always emitting this signal, this frequency out like a radio station. And when we tune to something, that's what we see in our reality. So this is what you're doing here. You're not changing who you are. You're accepting and being kind to yourself. And then you're allowing that you already are to manifest into your life. So what your spirit guides would like to tell you, because they are constantly by your side trying to give you advice, is that everything is going to be okay. The 10 of Pentacles, it is telling you exactly what this King of Pentacles in reverse is lacking. All the resources and all the riches. And the riches, I'm not saying that you're going to be a millionaire in this month of June, not saying that you can't, but saying that you're going to have enough to cover all your responsibilities and all your commitments. So I feel like they're saying more than you expect is going to come, and you're going to be comfortable. And this is what I wanted you to know about the lucky break from June, that you're going to have the breakthrough and things are going to come. So the Nine of Pentacles is them saying they're protecting you and that they're going to put you in a comfortable, safe position of contentment. Was what I said. Maybe you're not going to become a millionaire overnight, but if you listen to people around you, the last piece of advice from them is the Three of Pentacles. That is teamwork, creativity, brainstorming, working in partnerships, collaboration. So if you work with the people around you, because this was strong, them saying here that people are going to come to help you accept the help. So if you do allow it, you're going to achieve this place of contentment and having the resources that you need to cover everything that you need. So that's what they want to know, that they are working through the people in your life to help you improve your material, physical life. The last card I want to pull for you guys is an advice from your higher self. This is the higher self oracle, and it has always great insights. So if your higher self could talk to you, what would be the advice for Virgo? Let's see what they have here for you. Cosmic cycle. Understand the cyclic nature of existence. It gives perspective to your experiences. So was what I said that maybe it didn't sound the best to tell you that you reached rock bottom, but I think that's what they're saying. There are cycles, you know, and you've been through the lower part of your cycle, so now it's all upwards from now on, and that's what they want to tell you. So that kind of gives you perspective that, yeah, things are going to improve from now on, and they're going to get easier, and you're going to feel better, and just trust the process. Trust the process that the bad luck, the downship is over. You know, now you're gonna swing back, and this is a turning point, and that's what they're asking you to trust on. So this is it. This is the energy for you in June. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate all of you that stayed until the end here with me. If you did, please share this message if you think it's going to help other people. And leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Everything that you do help me tons. Help me spread the love, help me spread the light. And I hope you stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you next time.